Procrastination is a challenge that we all face at some point in our lives, and it can hinder our productivity, stress levels, and overall well-being. Join us as we delve into the roots and costs of procrastination and how to break free from its grip with three thought leaders, Lisa Nichols, Dr. Jessica Houston, and Mel Robbins. Whether you're looking to reclaim control over your time or simply stop putting things off, these speakers' insights will surely be an inspiration for you. Let's begin with Lisa Nichols, the New York Times best-selling author of No Matter What, and the recurring motivational speaking coach on The Steve Harvey Show and The Today Show to share about the costs of procrastination.
If you ever take a moment to stop and ask yourself and answer, what's the cost of me procrastinating? And you can do that for everything, but we're focused on procrastination now. What's the cost of me procrastinating? Let's go down that list. When you procrastinate, it costs you clear organizational time because now you're rushing. When you procrastinate, it costs you peace of mind. When you procrastinate, you're now thrown in urgency. Urgency increases your stress. Urgency is known to increase your stress. If you live in urgency, you literally are 2-3 times more likely to have a heart attack, I hear. Not confirmed, but that's what I heard. So if you live in this space of urgency all the time because of a behavior that you can modify, think about it. How are we forward moving, upwardly mobile? How are we brilliant and operating in something we can control? Planning and not procrastinating is a form of self-love. But see, when you procrastinate, you're putting that thing you need to do last, which really is putting you last again. So if you procrastinate, you're putting yourself last. It's not the only time you put yourself last. It's a behavior and a habit that you do.
Now that you know about the cost of procrastination, you may wonder, so what can we do when we find ourselves procrastinating? Dr. Jessica Houston has a piece of advice for you.
So when you find yourself procrastinating, the first thing I want you to do is identify why you don't want to do the task at hand. Think about it. You don't have to force yourself to do the task that you enjoy. So when you recognize that you only encounter resistance when it's an activity that you don't want to do, that's when you want to take a few minutes to ponder the reason why you don't want to do that particular activity. For example, do you think it's boring? Do you think it's extremely difficult? Does it make you uncomfortable? Once you figure out why you are avoiding the activity, you are ready to develop your plan of action.
In addition to Dr. Houston's suggestion, Mel Robbins, the best-selling author of The 5-Second Rule and The High Five Habit, has some insights to share.
It's an important word for you to hear. You're not a procrastinator. You have a habit of procrastinating. Big difference. Because if it's a habit, I can teach you to use science to break it. You see, all habits have 3 parts. There's a trigger, and in the case of procrastination, the trigger is always stress. Then there's a pattern you repeat, and in the case of procrastination, it is to avoid doing something. And then there's a reward. You get a little stress relief. The only way to break a habit, you guys, is not to deal with the triggers. You're never going to get rid of the stress in your life. But you can 100% change your pattern of avoiding work. So next time that you're in a situation where you feel yourself hesitate, you spent way too much time checking out the highlights from last night's scores, what you're going to do is you're going to go, oh, I must be stressed out about something. Acknowledge the stress. Then go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I want you to count to yourself because I want you to interrupt the habit that's stored here, and I want you to awaken your prefrontal cortex. Then I want you to just work. Just for 5 minutes. The reason why I want you to only work for 5 minutes is because your problem isn't working. It's the habit of avoiding. I just need you to start. And here's the other cool thing. We know based on research that if we can get you to start, 80% of you are going to keep going.
Like what Mel Robbins said, procrastination is a habit. And habits? Well, they're stubborn. They need time and a good nudge to change. So how do we make sure we're nudging in the right direction, consistently? Let's delve into the principles of the time flow system to understand this better. The time flow system is a smart approach to time management that focuses on making every minute count. Here's a breakdown of its three primary components. North Stars. Picture these as your big dreams or goals. You can set these up so they're not just dreams, but a roadmap. They're your guiding star, keeping you on track. Initiatives. This is your game plan, the steps you take to get closer to those shiny North Stars. Focus blocks. These are the power hours, or half hours, or even 15 minutes, you get the gist. They're chunks of time you set aside to work on specific tasks, and they're synced with your game plan and your big dreams. What sets focus blocks apart is their role in building and maintaining momentum. They aren't simply periods in your schedule. They're consciously planned intervals meant to help you move forward to your North Stars, be it adopting a new habit or ditching an unwanted one. Each focus block is an active step toward changing a habit. You're not just sitting back and watching progress, you're making it happen. So slot these focus blocks into your routine. It's like setting little checkpoints for yourself. They help you keep pace, align your daily grind with your dreams, and that's how you make habits change, sliding into your everyday life. And there you have it. Procrastination, though a challenge, isn't undefeatable. Whether it's insights from Lisa Nichols about the true cost of procrastination, Dr. Jessica Houston's strategies to confront avoidance head-on, or Mel Robbins' science-backed approach to change your procrastination habits, the path forward is clear. The time flow system, with its North Stars, initiatives, and focus blocks, provides a dynamic blueprint to reclaim your time and, most importantly, your life. The power to overcome procrastination is within your reach. All it takes is commitment, knowledge, and a bit of practice. Every moment spent procrastinating is a moment lost from achieving what you want and what you deserve. So try these strategies and check out the time flow system to end procrastination and take control. And don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to our channel. Until next time.